Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to yet another video. Today I've got some more FIFA gameplay. I've been playing FIFA a lot actually recently. I'll go through these little periods where I just play it heaps, and I'm sure you guys are probably the same, where you get really sick of it for a bit and then you start playing it heaps, and then you get sick of it again and you leave it. But today what I wanted to talk about was FIFA 14 and what some good teams are going to be in that game. There have been a fair few transfers so far, but not that many, so this video might need to get updated, but at the moment, these are probably the teams that I would probably like to be in that game. In career mode, in normal, like kickoff, in ultimate team, like the players you want to get, and that sort of stuff. So, I find that there's an ongoing trend every year where people that are new to the game or people that don't know much about football just go for Real Madrid, Barcelona, United, Chelsea, City, sometimes Milan, sometimes Juventus, those sort of teams. And international, they go sort of Spain, England, things like that. But I really do think that I've got a pretty good list here of some teams. I've got 5 teams. I've also got some other temes that I'll talk about that are going to be really fun and really good as well in FIFA 14. So hopefully if you're a new player to the series, you might be able to pick some of these teams, which, I mean, these are all pretty like generic teams. None of them are crazy teams, but for me, these are some teams that are going to be really fun. So the first one is Chelsea. Now, I think the fact that I follow Chelsea and I go for them is probably a big reason why they're up there. But when I, helped try and think of reasons why this lineup might actually be there, it's because of what the potential is for this team. Obviously, we've got Hazard, Mata, Oscar. They're going to be really good in FIFA 14. I'm expecting Hazard and Mata to be at least 87 each, or I'm hoping for that at least. Hopefully we'll have a new striker, maybe Cavani, Jovetic, or even Lukaku. He'll be beast in FIFA because he'll be really strong and fast. Backline isn't great, but obviously David Luiz has always been a really good player in FIFA. Ramirez. I just think Chelsea are going to be a really fun attacking team to go for, especially in, career mode, where at times career mode gets really boring playing against the AI, but Chelsea's a really fun team to be in every FIFA, and I'm expecting the same this year. So number 4 is Real Madrid. Obviously this team had to be there somewhere because we all love playing as Ronaldo. He's just such a beast in FIFA, and obviously they have really ridiculously good attacking players, Ozil, and then Di Maria. I don't know if he'll stay, but they might even get Bale, people are talking about, but they have a really ridiculous attacking squad. They've also got good strikers in Higuain and obviously Benzema. So I think they'll be a really fun attacking team to play. Sergio Ramos, although he can't score penalties, he's also a really beast defender, him and Pepe, even though I hate Pepe. In general, they've just got a really solid team, and I definitely think they'll be a fun team to play as. Now, speaking of teams that might actually be a little bit overpowered, this is Brazil. I don't normally talk about international teams in FIFA because I don't like international quite as much, but Brazil, I think they're going to be made ridiculous just for the simple fact that, for one, Neymar is going to be at least 88 rated, I'm thinking. He's just so awesome to watch. Not only that, obviously they're hosting the World Cup. I think that might be a little bit of a, they might get a little bit of a bump considering that. I do hope that the World Cup is a big thing in this year's FIFA, by the way. I don't like the way that sometimes Euro and like the World Cup and other cups, Confederations Cup, aren't like, are sort of overlooked, which I don't like as much. But yeah, Brazil, obviously they've got Neymar. Hulk is a pretty awesome player in FIFA, ridiculously strong. They have really good backs as well. David Luiz, obviously Thiago Silva, Marcelo, Dani Alves, the list goes on and on. They've got an awesome team, and in FIFA, I'm assuming they're going to be really, really fun to play as, because once again, you'll notice that this is a trend in this video. I like attacking teams in FIFA. They're the funnest for me to play as, and Brazil just go all out attack, and I love that in the game. Obviously, they play a pretty fun formation as well, so that's also something to bear in mind when choosing it like an international team. I think Brazil is going to be a really fun international team. Also, Belgium, I don't have that in this list, but they're going to be awesome as well. So anyway, let's move on to number 2. Which is obviously going to be Barcelona. They're going to have to be here. Even though I don't like the team, I don't really like them that much, I respect the hell out of them, even though they got smashed against Munich. Obviously, players like Iniesta, he's just an amazing player. Obviously, Neymar, now he's there, Messi. Obviously, they're going to be the team that's going to be ridiculously hard to beat, because they're going to have these little players that are really tactically insane, really fast, insane dribbling. Iniesta, Messi, Neymar, the list goes on and on. They're going to be a really fun team to play as, and I'm thinking they're going to be one of those teams this year that like a lot of the noobs just go towards just because of Neymar and stuff like that. But I'm hoping people try out different teams. I remember Dortmund was quite a big team in FIFA 12, but unfortunately now that they've lost Goetze and maybe Lewandowski, they're not going to be quite as good. But Yeah, I definitely think Barcelona is going to be a pretty fun team to play as and pretty annoying team to play against. So for my number one team that's going to be pretty much unbeatable if you're a good player on FIFA, and that is Bayern Munich. They've had the most, when German football in general has had an amazing year, and it's really only going to get better from here. In terms of Munich, obviously they've got ridiculous wingers in Ribéry and Robben. Robben's getting a little bit old, but they're still just ridiculous players, and obviously they've got Schweinsteiger, which is amazing in the midfield, Cruz, Müller, obviously Philip Lahm. They've just got a really fun team to play as, and once again, they're probably going to be like a ridiculous attacking team in this game. Obviously they do have good defenders as well, but their attack, especially now that they have Goetze, is going to be ridiculous, and I think they're going to be the number one team to beat in FIFA, and they're going to be the team that a lot of people are going to be picking, I think, as well as obviously Barcelona and Madrid. So a few other teams that I thought I'd mention are Belgium. As I said before, they've got obviously a really young up-and-coming team, you know, Lukaku, Fellaini, Hazard, Morales, the list goes on, and they've got a really awesome team. I hope they win the World Cup personally. Obviously Australia first, but then obviously France, they've got also quite a young team coming up as well. They've got some really good players, obviously. Italy, ridiculous defenders. In fact, Juventus, I should say. I mean, obviously Italy do as well, but Juventus would be a really good team to pick as well if you want a more sort of defensive team. You know, Barzagli, Bonucci, and Chiellini, and also obviously Pirlo in central midfield. Just ridiculous team they've got as well. Napoli, if they can keep hold of Cavani and Hamsik and a few other players, I think they'll be a really fun attacking team to be as well. Obviously Milan with Balotelli and El Shaarawy, that'll be a lot of fun. Manchester City, I think they'll be a really good team as well. They'll have a lot of money in career mode, I'm guessing. And obviously, as usual, they'll have a really good team, but I just hate Manchester City, so I didn't want to put them in this list. United, I don't think they'll be all that great, actually, Manchester United. Van Persie, I think he's going down. I think his career's only going to go down from here. In FIFA, he'll probably still be rated something like 86, but or maybe even more. But obviously, they've got some really good players. Carrick is going to be a beast in FIFA as well. But I don't know. I don't think Manchester United are going to be the funnest team to be in FIFA, especially if they lose Rooney, and he's a really fun player to be. So obviously, there's heaps of other teams that people love to be in FIFA, but those are my main teams that I think will be quite fun in FIFA 14. Let me know what team you guys are going to be in this year's FIFA. Personally, I'm going to start a career with Chelsea, and in the international, I'll be either Australia, even though they'll suck, and Belgium, because they're really just my big up-and-coming team that I can't wait to see in a few years. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Chelsea are ahead now.